What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Brandon's YouTube show. You might recognize him from episode 20 or Team B Presents. Anyway, I'm over here on location at Team B headquarters. This is the other member of Team B, which is Bill the Mac. Yeah,
that's right.
Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. No, that's me. He's the Mac, not me. Nobody want me nowadays. Yeah. Well, it's a pleasure to have you on my show again. That's cool. How you been doing? Doing good? Yeah.
Well, again, as the last time, it was a privilege being back on the show again today.
My show? Okay.
Yeah, it's your show.
I appreciate that. You make it seem credible, like it's legit or something like that. But yeah, Team B colors. So yeah, don't forget to check out mine and his show, Team B Presents, which you can find right here on my channel or his channel. You want to plug your channel, or it's youtube.com/BillMac, or you can find it through my channel. Stuff like I'll post a link to his channel, things like that.
That's how we do it.
Also find me with Philosophy with Mr. Greg, for all the insight you ever need. Teach you not to cling over a bitch when she don't want you no more. Just let the chick go. I mean, she's going to end up calling you and be like, dude, you're stalking me. Leave me alone, you know?
That's it.
So I tend to talk about stuff like that and, you know, philosophy and stuff like that. Just let the bitch go, you know? Even if she has things of yours that belongs to you and you want to get it back, it's just a way of clinging to her. It's worth rebuying the material stuff than chasing after it, because the money's worth more than the stress, you know what I mean? It's better just to go ahead and just replace it. And that's just my opinion, but what the fuck do I know?
Well, I get you. I get what you're saying.
Not a thing according to Team B, Bill Mac.
No, it's
just joking.
No, see, I agree with you in that whole subject of not getting over stuff and letting stuff go. You know, it's what you were talking about on your channel. You know, that's what I do on mine. Typically just topics, random topics and things that I discuss, you know, things that come off as maybe just a little advice, little things of information, little nuggets of knowledge that I try to get out there to, to those viewers on my page. But I've mentioned that several times on my page as well. It's important that when things are in the past, let them stay in the past, you know. And some people, like you were just discussing, who just can't seem to let it go, you know. I mean, they're not just. It's what it make. I mean, they're really, really clingy. Really, it's like suctioning cups. You know, I mean, they won't let go. They hold on. You're like, get off of me, and they're holding on to you. It's like, I'm going to grab you by the legs, and I'm not going to let you go. I mean,
right?
You know,
yeah. But it's embarrassing to us as men when other men do that. It makes us look bad. Like that bitch on that profile. She's like, I don't want no stage 5 clingers. I said, wow, that's such a conceited thing to say. And she just automatically assumed that all guys are clingy and stuff like that. I mean, guys are generally clingy, yeah, but there's a lot of guys out there that are not so clingy, and that we try not to be that type of person and things like that. And so I'm just saying, if the bitch has moved on, she's moved on. You know what I mean?
Well,
unfortunately, there ain't no getting her back. You know, you can write her as much as you want, or email her, Facebook her as much as you want. She's not going to answer you back.
Yeah,
I'd be surprised if she did. I mean,
yeah, put her face on your computer screen. Put her face on in front of your car. Look at it every day. Play her voice over and over on your telephone. Hey, baby. Oh, don't I remember those good times? Because that's the only way you want to hear it.
It was only 3 years ago.
Let it go, people. Quit being a clinger. I don't know what's worse, a clinger or an octopus stuck to the side of a glass.
Stuck to the side of a glass.
Neither one of them, it's not going to let it go. Let go. You're making all other guys look bad when you do that.
Yeah. That's why the whole time you're missing her and you're writing these letters and you're looking at her pictures, you're looking at her Twitter feed and all this other stuff, at the same time, some other guy is fucking your ex-bitch. got to think about it that way. At the same time, there's some other man fucking her. Do you really want that girl back when another guy's fucking her? Sticking his cock all in her ass and all that. Do you really want her back?
It's like when you get a used car, and a rental car, for instance. How many times do you think that hole's been stuck with many keys, and do you really want to stick your key in that hole? No, you don't. No, you don't. You just want to simply just, say, hey, look, give me a newer hole. I don't want that one, and plug it in somewhere else. But don't be
Plug it in, plug it in.
I mean, who wants to know that? But I mean, you're right though. It is just. It's a terrible thing that these guys don't quite understand. You and I have been through our relationships, as usual.
We already been through our clingy stages. We had to go through it the hard way and get over it, and now we can get over anybody. We already been through that childish stuff.
That's
we
right.
realized the woman moved on, and we have to move on ourselves. We have to man up and move on.
Being an adult, being a man,
Yeah.
you got to do that because you make all us you clinger guys are making us adult males look really bad. When you do that stuff, you think. These girls, they get these opinions because of you clingers that all these guys are like this. So when me and Bullet B try to talk to you in a good way or try to meet you, you're thinking, well, he's going to be a clinger. I can stare.
Me?
Give me a chance.
Oh,
Yeah. What's the deal here with that? But
I haven't cleaned in 5 years. Yeah.
so,
Now, my exes might have a different opinion on that, but remember, there's two sides to every story. Ask me about it. Ask Bill about it. He would know too.
exactly. And you know, it's not a good thing to handle at all. I mean, you simply look at the fact is, don't go hiding in bushes looking at their house. Don't go riding by their house because when you do that, you know, you're only asking for trouble.
Exactly. Well said. All right, we'll be right back. Yeah. Clingers are something else, man. I'd rather just blow my brains out and live. I mean, somebody just shoot me in the fucking face already. I'd rather be a person like that. Speaking of clingy exes and people like that, I understand that you had somewhat of a frustrating week, sir. Would you care to elaborate? I mean, I understand that perhaps you may not want to go in too much details of why. I would say you say whatever you want to say because this is my show, this is my house. No, you know, you can say whatever you want to say on my show because we don't give a fuck. You know, say what you want to. I mean, if you got something you want to, you know, in the basement, like Rocky would say, you got something in the basement you want to let out, let it out. I mean, what happened?
Well,
point is, what happened?
well, it's like this, man. All I'm going to say is this. You bring up clinginess is one thing. Two is, I know a lot of females, not all of them now. Mind you say some. May clarify that now, because I do want to talk to other females. I don't want them all to think I'm talking about them. So, yeah, but anyway, I know that was terrible. Anyway, what happened was this week. I had an interesting moment. Was I had a friend, one of my old exes, Sweet Pea. I dated for years. You remember her? She, I'd gotten through a whiff of a friend of mine. Yeah, through a whiff of a friend of mine that they'd received a friend request from her. And, you know, that was one of the things to me that was kind of shocking because, you know, Sweet Pea and I hadn't talked to her well over a year and a half. You know, I'm kind of like, why is she sending friend requests to my friends? And then I happened to look. They said, well, she's by herself on her page. And I'm like, okay, what, you know, why is she sending him a friend request by herself? Because she's married to a goober. You know? Yeah, she's married to a goober.
Oh, shit.
And so, yeah, that to me was like, why is she sending it? Because I know how she is. Anyway, so I went and checked her page out myself. Saw that she was without this guy. This guy's, you know, he's got his page by himself. They're no longer on there together. And I noticed that she's got two of my other friends on her page. Being sneaky and whatnot, trying to, and what I summed up was trying to get on other friends' page. And some women are very conniving, and I imagine so. They'll try to find any way they can to find out what's going on in your life, no matter what's going on in hers. And see, even though we've been
don't I know that lady?
Yeah, exactly.
But you've had that times 10 with that one person.
Yes.
Now she sent me a friend request too the same day, and I brought it to to Bill's attention as well, and she sent me a friend request at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, who the hell is this person? Because the person's had her, her last name's changed, and she shortened her first name, and I almost confirmed the friend request, which would have been a big no-no because she's just being nosy. And so I called it. I said, she looks kind of familiar. And, and I said, oh, hell, that's just Bill's ex. So I was like, what the fuck? Oh, shit.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks.
Well, it's filmed live, I mean, technically we're not live, but, it is filmed live, if that makes any sense. Tape live.
Anything can happen on live tapings.
Yeah. I recognized her, and it pissed me off. Not because of Bill at first, but I was like, man, I thought it was somebody legit wanting to holler at me. Found me through my YouTube channel. Actually used the link, hit the subscribe button. Actually found me through social media. Oh, no. It's just Bill's ex trying to start trouble, So, lucky me, but that's just how it goes. So, immediately I brought it to Bill's attention. Well, I let him get through work first. I wasn't trying to piss him off at work, because I didn't want him to do a RKO Vine, a BKO Vines video on everybody in his workplace before he could settle down. So I waited till Bill got home. I said, Bill, are you relaxed and comfortable? He's like, well, yeah. And then I told him what happened, and he's like, well, yeah, I caught wind of that. She's been trafficking other friends of mine and stuff like that, but thanks for telling me about it. And
I simply, what I did was, and it was funny too, because, I just got off work, and he's like, hey, Bill, he's like, man, or he said, I don't want to piss you off or nothing, I'm just going to let you know. I'm like, go ahead, because what we've talked about is we've got a great friendship going here, and what we do, and what it means is, hey, if his ex is wanting to try to talk to me or send me a request, I'm going to tell him. We just
see, that's a true friend right there. He would let me know. Unlike some past friends of mine, which I'm not friends with at the present moment, they would try to talk to my ex and try to holler at him because, my ex was attractive. His ex was attractive. And, a lot of friends of ours would try to talk to our ex and stuff like that. Whereas, his ex tries to talk to me, I'll let him know, and vice versa. Because that's just how we do. Because we're real, like he said, we're real friends. That's a real friend for you. And I'm the same way with him. Because you want to have true friends in the world. Friendship is important. You don't want to have these snaky friends. Snaky friends are a dime a dozen, but a true friend is hard to find. So I'm just saying,
Well said, sir.
Yeah, he's a better friend to me than I am to him, I would say. But I ain't gonna put myself over, of course. But
he is, folks.
Nah, I ain't shit. But so as you were saying,
no, it was just when I went and done some research and found out. What I did was and I appreciate you letting me know that because. You went ahead and didn't add her, and I had to go to other friends, and I had to say, look, can you delete them off? I mean, not for my own, person. I would appreciate if you would, but because I know these people are friends, and that just leads me to this: why can't you stay in your own business and quit worrying about your ex's business? These females that handle that, and you've been in the same situation that I have, they simply want to get in your business. They won't get in it directly, but indirectly, which means they'll go all the way around of trying to talk to everybody that's your friends, try to add your friends so they can see what's going on with you.
Yeah, and try to get in your business and all that.
Exactly, and that can only create trouble, what you just said. If you do that kind of stuff, and if you got real friends, you avoid that kind of stuff, and that was what I was
people that look out for you.
Exactly,
like the Foot Clan and Team B 101.
So
we're not, because it's Team B colors, at least for tonight. So yeah,
exactly.
We're not Bloods members or anything like that. We're Team B members. So yeah, that's no bullshit bill right there, and it's Bullet B since established 2001. The name. Is, but Brandon's YouTube show, I have plenty of names, the Trophy Hunter, all kinds of shit. But yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this, and we are back. Yeah, women just drive me crazy sometimes. It's amazing my hair ain't all gray and shit right now. Like I don't have to dye my hair like the Undertaker, old man Undertaker. I'm surprised I ain't to that point yet. Be like Marty,
Dog Brown. We got to go back to 1985.
We got to go back to last year, Marty, and change the streak. Yeah. So So she just trying to get into your, because she is obviously not a happy person. Because if she was happy and moved on with the new guy, why the fuck she worried about what he's doing nowadays?
Exactly.
Why the fuck she worried about that if she's a happy person? Happy people don't look in the past to try to start drama and dig up shit like that. You know.
Yeah.
So exactly.
I agree with you, and it's just and because they're still trying to hold on to you in some way, or else why would they go and do that? You know, there was something about it. And see, but this particular person, she's this type of female that has to keep up with every single one of her exes. Who does that? I mean, did she write Stalker 101? I mean, come on. Who does that kind of stuff? Who goes and writes and keeps up with every single ex, every single Facebook
She got
page?
issues.
Issues.
Issues, and she needs tissues. Whereas Billy, he had not the issues, but he had the tissues, but he got over it. He's a new man. He's healthy. He's doing great.
Yep.
You know, he's out there doing his thing.
That's what it takes, man.
Yeah.
If you're a real guy, real adult about it, you're going to get over it. Everybody, when you go through a long-term relationship, and you've been through one, just like I have, and you know that everybody's going to have to deal with being sad for the breakup.
Right.
But then once you get through that part, then you're moving on. You don't hold on and say, hey, I need to go get my so-and-so that I left over there a year later.
Because women, not all women, but a lot of women like to jump ship. They're never by themselves long enough to learn themselves. So maybe in theory, you know, her new boyfriend, husband, whatever, broke up with her, and she wanted to go talk to Billy because she can't be by herself. But in that relationship, in my opinion, Billy's the mature one, she's the child. He's the adult, and she's the child. As would I when I had my creature. You know, I was Dr. Loomis, she was Michael Myers. And his was the same thing. It was just the Rob Zombie version of Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis.
Woo! Slash and dash, baby. That's what that was.
So mine was the classical version of Halloween. His was the Rob Zombie version.
The kind you do not want to see in the theaters.
Vote for bad, but his was fucking brutal.
No Rotten Tomatoes in this edition, folks. Yeah.
My relationship was not a fatality. Yeah, brutality. His was a fatality. I don't know if you want to rank it like that. But
yeah, I was begging, hey, finish me. Knock me off the cliff. Just finish me right now. Don't make me suffer and wobble. Just let me go ahead and just take care of me.
Yeah.
That's trauma, folks. It's just trauma is all that is. And
I'm proud of you, though, because you didn't give in. You're not talking to her.
Right.
You're over her, and that right there proves it. You're not sitting there saying, well, hey, baby, what did you need?
Right.
I see that you and your the new guy broke up. I'm glad you're not being a rebound or get really giving into it, you know, because you know it's bad intentions. You know?
Well, that's the evidence of letting go is when you don't do that.
Yeah.
Because, and I firmly believe, and I know you do too, is that if you reach out to them, there's something still there that you've not let go. Because if you let go completely, you don't have anything to do with it. You know, you just let it go off into the side, and you go ahead and do your own thing. But when you reach out, you still got something there, and sad for those people to do. You know, you just stay with the ones you're the ones you're with. You know, don't worry about leaving your stuff over at their place. If you can't get it then within a week or two, it's gone. Just like I said, throw it in the ocean.
It's worth just replacing than chasing after it, because that's a form of clinginess too. Because the other party's going to be like, oh, he's just coming after me because he misses me. He's going to hold that against me so he can just talk to me, and vice versa. Whatever the case, depends on the circumstances. But another theory is the girl, his ex, is wicked. So she might want to hurt Billy. She might be like, well, my new boyfriend, my new marriage didn't work out. Oh, what's Mr. Happy Billy up to? I want to throw a rock in his pond. You know? But see, he's like me. Well, I'm like him. You know, we got the baseball bat. They throw the rock in our pond and go.
That's right.
That's why he's so good at MLB The Show, because people be throwing rocks in his pond. He'd be like,
Knock that bitch right out of the park, baby. It's a home run.
Yeah. Here comes negativity. Oh, my ex. Home run. Yeah. Right out the park. Yeah.
Well, that's what you got to do, man. That junkie, because there is no room for no negativity in our space. You know, we trying to get on.
Yeah,
move
we
on
too
the line.
old and too mature for that stuff now. It just who got time for that shit now? We don't want to. You don't want to feel bad. You want to feel good. You know.
But see, when my ex, all she had every time to do was pile her ass on the computer and sleep. I mean, when that's only two things you got to do, you got plenty of times to plot and try to figure out and wasting time on doing stuff like that. And that's just it. Give it up. Do something with your life. Move on. It makes something of your life. Don't make it because you want to go out and just do nothing but make misery.
You were the best boyfriend she ever had. Best fiance she ever had.
Right.
That's why. That's in theory. That's another reason why she's coming back. Because you were the one that had the most patience with her. You listened to her, stuff like that. That could be another reason. You know, because you treated her that good, and then she goes and finds the new guy, and it just don't work out. Even though she didn't leave him. I think he left her actually.
Well,
you're like, get the hell out of my house.
Well, we got to a point. See, this was what mine. I was smart enough that we mutually agreed. See, folks, don't never you be the bad guy. Let her break up with you. Because if not, you're the bad guy for breaking up with her. And that's all I ever heard out of all of her exes. They left me. She was the victim. This time.
Yeah, always the victim.
Exactly.
And girls leave me, and then they try to blame me for it when they're sleeping with John or Jeff or somebody, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm not talking about my supervisor. It's just a coincidental name calling there. You know, I just thought that up. Yeah. But I wouldn't care if Jeff fucked my exes. I don't care if anybody sleeps with my exes. I know Billy wouldn't do it out of respect, but I'm just so far over them. I don't care what they're doing or who's sleeping with them, because somebody's going to be sleeping with them. But I don't think a best friend should talk to an ex-girlfriend of a best friend's ex-girlfriend, because I just think that's kind of just disrespectful and tasteless, things like that.
That's code, man. That's the guy code here. You don't do that to your best friend. You don't do that to you know. You don't do and go out with
you. You can't just be like, well, I'm just being friendly with her. You just be like, no, you and my best friend just broke up. I don't feel comfortable talking to you right now. I mean, at least say that.
Exactly.
Unless you're a snake, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right back after this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the episode. So see you next time. Mwah. Mwah. Love you guys. Take care.
Peace out.
Peace.
TB.